Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2003 Dodge Ram. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, this is meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. And this one just came in from the auction this morning. I've never driven it. I don't even think I drove it at the auction. So it was kind of like, oh, we bought that? Okay, so we're gonna go, you're gonna go with me and drive it for the first time. It started right up, so that's a good thing. But we'll take a look at it. Looks like it's got a couple Midwest issues, but here we go. All right, so really pretty truck. And then bam. So we got some rust issues. Pretty typical for a Dodge, pretty typical for the Midwest. And it's a Wisconsin truck, so it's even worse. But tires are probably 50%. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell on these more aggressive tires, but they're probably about 50%. The wheels, they look like they've been painted black, so your paint is kind of a little bit peeling, but it's still there. Here's the inside, a little bit dirty, but nothing that's not cleanable. Oh, hey, cool. Look at that. It's got, I don't know what those are. Those pheasant feathers? I don't know what those are, but hey, they come with it. And I saw it's got a trailer brake on there, so they must have used this to pull a trailer. Here's the back seat. I did not have to jump it this morning. I'm just carrying the jump back around, so I don't have to go back to the office. Okay, so you've got rust down here on the cab corners. You've got rust up here by the gas tank. You can almost stick your head through this rust. This back tire is not as good as the front tire, but it's still pretty good. Here's the bed. Looks like it's got some rust in it, and they used it. I think they've got nails and screws back here. So, and they've got a little Dremel board. I don't know, whatever it is. Again, you've got rust. It's supposed to be a 4x4. Looks like aftermarket exhaust on there. I think that's an aftermarket exhaust tip. I don't know for certain, but you've got the trailer hookups. Again, you've got rust on the wheel wells and the cab corners. And apparently, this is fun. So here's evidence tape. You know, I don't know. I'm guessing that this truck was confiscated. I don't know. So that's so that would be why all this tape is on the door. That is so fun. I love that. So whatever it was, this truck was used as evidence. My guess is it's not a drug truck because usually they tear those apart, you know, when they're looking for drugs and stuff. I'm gonna pause the video because I need to go air up this tire. But we'll finish taking a look around it while we do that. Let's see, get the hood. It's the 5.7. It sounds really good. All right, so now I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna pause the video, go air up the tire, and all right, I'm back. Tire is aired up, and I noticed there was low washer fluid, so I added that. And now we're good to go. So we'll take a look inside the vehicle at all the random stuff and we'll go from there. Okay, so passenger side window, it works. Rear passenger side window works. Rear driver's side window works. And you can see the driver's side window is down. And it's got heated mirrors. That's cool. Okay, let's roll that up. Let's check the AM, FM. Radio works. Let's see, turn to max AC. Air conditioning blows cold. Here. Heat blows hot. Turn that off. It's crazy stuff. It's too It's too warm outside for heat. I'll turn that down, turn the radio off. We've got 162,000 miles. Check engine light, seatbelt light will go off when I put my seatbelt on. But other than that, nothing. So we'll get started on running the check engine codes. Put my seatbelt on. Come on. There we go. Let's see if this says anything. I don't know if it does. Distance to every 25 miles. Nope, nothing interesting on there. But I will go get gas when I'm done with the test drive, just so that we've got it. Okay. 3 check engine codes. Let's see. 440 evap system. That's an exhaust leak. 441 evap emission system incorrect purge flow. That's exhaust leak. P013802 sensor circuit high, voltage 1 bank sense, usually that's exhaust related. P0300 random multiple cylinder misfire detected, that's pending. So I'm going to erase these and see what comes back as I'm driving it. I might have to turn the ignition off and we'll see if that happens. Sometimes we'll just see ignition on with engine off. Sometimes those codes are like pending and stuff like that. Press enter to continue. But I only do this when I'm on video because I want you to see that there were codes on there. I don't want to hide anything. Okay, so now we have no check engine light for now. And we're going to see if it comes back on. And we'll kind of see how things go as we're driving it. Like I said, I'll tell you everything that I see, hear, think, smell, and feel. I don't want to hold anything back because I don't want you to get here and be like, oh, well, you didn't tell me this. Well, I'm going to tell you everything. And it might be slightly obnoxious because you'll be like, I don't care about that stupid stuff. But I have found in 10 years of business that every customer is different. And some people care about wipers and horns, and some people just want it to have wheels and run. So we'll just see what happens. It's been running for probably 10 minutes at least, just because I had to air up the tire and all of that. And so I'm still operating within good operating temperature, so that's good. It feels good. The motor seems strong, which is pretty typical of a 5.7. They're strong motors. That's usually what my husband drives. He drives a Dodge, and it's usually a 5.7 unless we're driving the diesel. Just trying to adjust the mirrors while I'm driving, so I'm probably driving like an idiot, but just kind of like that truck right there, driving like an idiot. But it drove really smooth. Went up that hill just fine, no hesitation. Shifted through all the gears. Right turn signal works. Left turn signal works. Windshield wipers work. Horn works. I don't hear any suspension noise. Does not work. The cruise indicator comes on. So cruise off, so cruise on. Just gonna make sure I'm pushing the right button. Cruise. Okay, so I don't think the cruise works. Whether it's the button or whether it's the actual cruise, I don't know. But as of now, the cruise does not work. Brakes are good and solid. No grinding or vibration. They feel really good. It accelerates well. It's very responsive. So the front end seems tight. If there's kind of when you turn the wheel like that, if your car responds slower than your wheel, you know, you might have some loose tie rods, something like that. But again, I'm not a mechanic. This is stuff that I've just picked up on over 10 years, and I get it wrong sometimes, but that's kind of why I do it on video, because then you can watch me and you can be like, she's an idiot, that's not how you test that. And then you can comment and you can be like, no, that's not how you test it, here's how you test it, and then I'll do it. My test drive videos have grown from about 5 minutes to 10 minutes because people have asked me. They've been like, all right, can you test this for me? And then I test it after that, because you know, I know some of you guys are driving multiple hours and you don't want to get here and find that the vehicle is something that you didn't think it was. I'm pulling over right here and I'm going to test the four-wheel drive. I always test it in a gravel patch. I know you don't have to, but I think it just gets better, I don't know, better grip or whatever in a gravel patch. Okay, so get turned around. Okay, so this is one of those. Okay, so I think that's 4 high. That's my guess. Okay, so, and I'm going to wait till these cars are behind me just to make sure that I don't get in their way or anything. Okay, so I always crank my wheel, and the check engine light did come back on. So while I'm sitting here waiting for these cars, we will go up here and read the codes. Okay, so we still have our O2 sensor code, and we still have our O2 sensor code. So for now, the misfire code has not come back. I'll keep an eye on that and just see what happens. And the evap system codes have not come back. I'm sure that those are there because although I don't hear an exhaust leak, it's a pretty rusty truck. So, okay, so, whoops, let me go forward. Ah, way to go, Miriam. All right, 4-wheel drive works. Okay, put it back in 2-wheel drive. All right, so I think that's everything that I normally test. Overall on this truck, let's see, what needs fixed? It's got rust. It may have some check engine codes on it, so you can always check back with me on those misfire codes, or bring a code reader with you, and then you can check and see if they've come back after driving it. Other than that, I think, oh, and the cruise didn't work. Other than that, I think everything worked. It's got fairly decent miles. It's got a strong motor. 4-wheel drive works. So yeah, I think this is a good, solid truck. And I'm partial to Dodges. It's my first car. So if you guys watch many of my video test drives, you know that my phone is janky. It overheats and then it decides that it's too hot to use my camera. So it just shuts off my camera mid-video. So I realized that on my way down the hill. I was going over the truck. I think I pretty much said everything I was going to say, but I went to get gas and I just noticed something I wanted to mention. Underneath the gas tank, I don't know if it's entirely held up by ratchet straps, or if it's just like, you know, one ratchet strap on there and the gas strap is still on there. I'll kind of take a look at it when I get back and put it in the description. But I just wanted to mention that, you know, obviously it's a rusty truck, so it's got some rust probably on the gas straps. Seems like it's holding just fine. Doesn't seem like an issue, but it's just so you know that it's there. Like I said, if you're driving from a couple hours away, I just got off the phone with a guy who's driving from 5.5 hours away on another truck, and that's why I do these videos, because I don't want you driving from 5.5 hours away and then be like, oh, well, there's a ratchet strap on the gas tank. And if I didn't mention it, I'm trying to mention everything I can mention. I think that's it. Overall, it seems like a really good truck. If you have any questions, if there's something that I did miss in the video, email me, call me, text me. My phone number is 309-267-7200, and then I'll try and get you some answers as far as what else you're needing. And I did, at the gas station, I rechecked the check engine codes, and they still don't have, oh, hold on, I was showing you my face, sorry. Around, we still don't have a misfire code. So I think as of now anyways, that misfire was just, it was a history code, or something like that. So there's those codes. Like I said, you can bring a code reader and check it out, but email me, call me, text me, Facebook me, whatever. I'll see what I can do for you guys. Thanks.